Hi, I'm Jordan. You're watching Lamb Chop's Chop Shop. Today, we're working on Sparta. For those of you new to my channel, Sparta is my 1991 Ford F-150. It's four-wheel drive with a 5-speed and a 300 cubic inch inline 6, which the 300 cubic inches is what made me decide to name it Sparta. It reminded me of the movie 300. I can only hope that my truck will be as badass as those Spartans. So my plans for Sparta are to build a budget four-wheel drive vehicle that I can go have fun up in the mountains. Eventually I would like to put a big lift on it, some 33 or 35 inch tires, something I could really have fun. But right now I'm really focused on just getting it to where I can go out and have a good time with it. Everything I do to it's going to be fairly budget based, as I pay for everything myself. I don't have a sponsor. I want to bring you guys with me on this journey as I fix up my old truck. Everything I do can be done by a novice mechanic because that's exactly what I am. Not a professional, not even competent. So if I can do it, I'm pretty sure that you guys can do it too. Just a basic set of tools. But before we begin, I've got something to show you. I got something in the mail. Let's look at it. Oh. We got here milemarker premium locking hubs for Dana 44. I got these for Sparta. It still has the stock ones on there, and they're a little rough. I have never bought these before, so I have no idea what to expect. I know doing a lot of reviews, these compared to the Warns, seem like from everything I've read, you're getting about a comparable quality for a lot less. I'm all about not spending a whole lot of money if I don't have to. And for the things that I plan on doing, I think this will be plenty strong for what I want to do. Okay, I see how that goes. So these take almost a full turn. So in my mind, that tells me that these should be a little easier to turn on and off compared to one that only does like a quarter turn or something. But initially, just looking at it, I mean, it's obviously made out of kind of a pot metal, but it is metal. Let's see if I can find my magnet. Well, I don't know where my little magnet is. Here's a magnet. So yeah, I do believe these are stainless, or at least that's what it says in the description, I believe. So it makes sense that that doesn't do anything. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to putting these on. What else do we got in here? Here's the other one. Comes with new screws. I want to say I had read a review somewhere that said that the one they received came with mix match screws or anything, but that's not the case here. It even comes with an Allen wrench. Got new hardware. So yeah, my initial impression is so far, I mean, it looks pretty good. Like I said, I don't see any plastic in here. So hell yeah. Cool, let's go put them on. So the main reason why I'm replacing these to begin with, these are the stock hubs on the truck, and sure, normally they'd be just fine, but this truck has over 300,000 miles on it, and I know this one in particular, this is the driver's side, I know it has a little bit of damage on it to begin with, so It works at this point, but I figured I don't want to be out in the middle of somewhere and have it just give up on me and then be stuck. And actually, I just don't want it to break it all to begin with. So I figure might as well go ahead and replace them, and while we replace them, we'll upgrade them at the same time. So let's get started on this. Get back here. All right. Bonk. Tap. Oops, I missed. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. So when I had this apart last, I put a lot of marine grease in here. That may have been the wrong thing to do. I was reading something, I believe it was from milemarker itself. It says that you never want to pack your hubs with grease. So I would definitely recommend doing your own research on that to make sure that you're not doing something wrong. The hubs that I received definitely are not packed with grease at all, and I'm just going to put them in just like this. If anyone watching this has experience with this more than I do, or if you guys can point me in the direction of maybe some online literature that I can confirm or deny that you don't want to pack these full of grease, I absolutely put it in the comments section below. If I'm being an idiot, let me know. That way I can try to correct myself. All right, let's get this off of there. Just so you know, you don't have to take this off to get that clip out. You can just push it back. But I'm going to take it off and the spring just so I'm not having to wrestle with it. Abort! Yeah. If you've taken one of these apart before, you know that there is a metal clip in here. It goes around the perimeter of this. It looks like this. It goes in there. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get out. But if you work at it long enough, and if you use tools that are at least a little less incorrect than other tools, you might stand a chance of actually getting it out of there. All it takes is a little time, persistence, and lots of bad words. I can't even see it. The camera's in the way. Alright, I think I may have found it right here. Hope you guys don't mind. I had to move you out of the way. Come on. Come on, get out of there. You know you don't want to be in there. Quit moving. Yes! Haha, got it. Can't defeat me. Doip. Next up, we've got this clip right here we got to get out. I've done this using picks kind of like these and putting them in there and just he-manning it apart and pulling it off. I can tell you right now, it's possible, but it's not worth it. Get you a decent pair of snap ring pliers. And by a decent pair, I mean these are just some cheap channel locks I got off Amazon. But they're a lot better than the Harbor Freight ones that I was using. Those actually bent trying to take this off. So I'm hoping these will be a little bit better. This is actually the first time I've used these. Oh, so much easier. Alright, so with that out, we should be able just to pull that right out. The way I like to do this, just screw a couple of these back in here. One on each side. Well, maybe. And in theory, this should just pull right out. In theory, it should just pull right out. There it is. A little tight in there. So mile marker says not to pack this full of grease, which I'm not going to do. However, I am going to go ahead and just leave the grease that's already in here. It's not going to be inside of the piece itself. It's not going to be in this area. But I would like to grease this here and just grease this area here. Is it necessary? Hell, I don't know. But let's get it put in. Alright, so now that that's on there, we're going to put our snap ring back on. This is the one that's supplied with the kit. And this is the one, the factory one from Ford. As you can see, the factory one is a little bit heftier. So I think instead of putting the new one on, this one still seems like it's in perfect shape. I'm just going to put it back on. Nice. I don't really see any discernible difference between the factory outer ring and then the one that came with the kit. So I'll just go ahead and put the new one in. Putting it back in should be easier than taking it off. Once you get the little snap ring put in, it's time to put the cover back on. Once it's on there, I like to give it just a little light tap. Not much. You're not trying to beat it up. You just want to make sure it's seated on there really good. We're going to install our screws. Make sure you get each screw started before you tighten them down. Alright, I'm going to get these screwed in and I'll be right back. Once I got them all snug, I like to go back in and tighten them down to, I think it's about roughly 50 inch-pounds. So, click, that much. Yep, there it is. So that'll do it for today's video. I know it was kind of a short video, but there really isn't a whole lot involved in changing the hubs on these trucks. It's a pretty simple process. If you like what you saw, or if you have any critiques or anything I can do better, or if I did something wrong, absolutely let me know in the comments section. I'd love to have a chat with you guys. That's it for today. Have a great day. Hi. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Bye.